And good morning and welcome to the WSJM Morning Show, the video live stream edition for your Thursday, August 28th. It's 7 o'clock as we begin this recording and the video live stream. And I'm Ken Lundberg. Here with me is Bret Witkowski playing Candy Crush. What were you doing? Who were you texting? Texting Amy?
One of my guys to find out how many miles we got done on the project yesterday.
Bret, what are you doing as your day job for those who don't remember?
We're right now running the Van Buren County Road Commission.
You're the head of the Van Buren County Road Commission, and you were checking on how many road miles of a project?
Correct. I was just
what'd you do?
Trying to
seal coat.
Correct. The second layer is called a fog seal.
Oh,
that makes it look really nice. So we're just finishing up. We're about a week behind because of the rain messed us up, and we're not going today because it's a water-based product. And
okay. Have you been down 31 recently between here and, say, Buchanan?
No. Well, on the highway?
Yeah, on 31.
Yes. Just last Sunday.
Okay.
Went to the South Bend Cubs game.
So on Sunday, you saw the cones on the road.
They got a bunch of them.
You saw it go down to one lane at one point, and the only thing I could tell that they were working on was the shoulder, like they had repaved the shoulder.
Yeah,
do you repave shoulders?
No.
Do you ever do just the shoulders?
No, we don't.
Okay. Well, I'm curious what they were up to there.
It was a long stretch.
As road commissioner, don't you look at that stuff?
You would think, but I was driving.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was just
because I was thinking you'd evaluate, kind of like looking. Oh, kind of got a rough edge there. Looking okay there.
I'm more worried about the 94 projects.
Yeah,
I drive through them all the time.
Man, those are a mess.
There was a car on Sunday going east on 94 where it splits.
Yeah.
By Water Elite, caught on fire.
Oh, geez.
And traffic was really backing up, obviously.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I look at it, but I can't remember. Only thing I remember going down 31 on Sunday was how long
the work was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was miles.
Yeah.
And it was only on one side.
Yes, that is correct.
Which
going
is
southbound.
Unusual.
Oh, really?
Yeah, usually the road.
Usually you mess up both sides.
Makes more sense. So
what's the matter? You got heartburn over there? What are you doing?
I haven't eaten. I'm down. I'm losing weight.
Oh, good for you. Same here.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm watching my calories. Do you have a calorie counter?
I do.
Which one do you use?
I use MyFitnessPal.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
Yep.
That's a good one. Right now I'm using Cal AI.
I put my weight in this morning. I am down 24 pounds.
Jeez. That's really good. Congratulations.
I really want to go see if I 40.
So Cal AI, for those
41 more pounds.
He is something that an 18-year-old kid basically developed as an app.
So he's a millionaire.
Yeah, he's a millionaire now, probably. And what I really like about this is it's very simple, and I can either log stuff from my saved foods, I can look stuff up in the food database, or what I always do, or what I almost always do, is just take a picture of the food, and the AI in it looks at it, determines what kind of food it is,
Seriously?
How much food is there.
Seriously? Are you paying for this?
No.
What's the name of it?
I think it's a free app. I don't know. I might have paid like 99 cents for it, but it's called Cal, as in calorie, Cal AI.
I'm all over that.
Take a picture of it, and it's usually pretty right. And if it's not right, because it does get stuff wrong, like it keeps calling pita bread or naan or something like that. It keeps calling it flatbread, which has more calories, I think. Cal AI. And I'm
looking her up.
And it's pretty cool. It has an AI in there. It says, tell me what I got wrong, and I'll fix it. So that's kind of cool. And then you can save your regular foods in there.
Cal AI free.
Yeah, there you go.
I like free.
7:04, it's the WSJM Morning Show. I'm Ken Lundberg. Here with me is Bret Witkowski. He's watching his calories as I am.
Which one?
The one that looks like the little black and white apple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Below it? This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. All right. We'll be back in just a moment.
27cash.com. That's 27cash.com. 27cash.com.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. It's the Sleep Number biggest sale of the year. All beds on sale, up to 50% off the limited edition smart bed, plus free premium delivery with any smart bed and adjustable base. Ends Labor Day. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
From the Pat Moody Studios, this is WSJM-FM Benton Harbor, St. Joseph, a product of Midwest Family Marketing and Media. Proudly serving our community. WSJM News now. Team coverage from the WSJM Newsroom on News Talk Sports 94.9 WSJM.
7:05, it's the WSJM Morning Show on your Thursday before the big Labor Day weekend. You ready for a 3-day weekend?
I am ready for the 4-day weekend.
Oh, you get a 4-day weekend?
Yes.
Look at you.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
Those.
Okay.
Yeah, we go 4 10s, May, June, July, August, September.
4 10s, and then you take a day off.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
It makes sense from the crew standpoint and getting them out there.
That makes sense. Good morning. I'm Ken Lundberg. Here with me is Bret Witkowski telling us about his days of the week. It's 64 degrees in Benton Harbor.
Sesame Street.
Benton Harbor, 64 degrees under cloudy skies, 65 and windy in St. Joseph with clouds. 65 and cloudy in South Haven. Looks like it's raining already in New Buffalo. We don't have the rain here yet, but it's coming. 63 degrees and raining in New Buffalo. Buchanan, expect light rain in the next hour. Chance of light rain there in Niles as well. South Bend is rainy right now. You can expect heavy rain in the next hour there, where it's 59 degrees at the South Bend International Airport. Forecast for today does call for mostly cloudy skies. A 60% chance of showers throughout your day. High around 70 and wind gusts out of the southwest to west about 20 miles per hour. Tonight's forecast, mostly clear, cool temperatures, the low overnight down in the 40s. 48 degrees expected for the low overnight. Friday's forecast, partly sunny, a high around 70. And then, let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, sunshine. It's going to be beautiful. Temperatures, the high temperature is probably going to be in the lower to mid 70s and climbing up to the upper 70s by the time Sunday and Monday roll around. Some of the news from the WSJM newsroom this morning, as we've been talking about, it's expected to be a very busy travel weekend. The Michigan Department of Transportation is easing some of the travel, or at least they're trying to, for the holiday weekend. Spokesperson Nick Sharippa said most road work will be suspended.
We do our best to get out of the way. So we are removing restrictions statewide on 100 out of 164 projects. So about 61% of lane restrictions will be removed.
Some restrictions will remain, according to Sharippa, including on I-94 between mile markers 34 and 42.
In Berrien County, obviously, the big I-94 projects, 2 lanes open in each direction between Britton Avenue and Red Arrow Highway, so that'll be narrowed down by a lane, but still 2 lanes open in each direction. And the westbound exit ramps are closed and detoured at Pipestone Road, exit 29.
Sharippa urges drivers to slow down, stay patient, and put away your phones. Other news, the city of St. Joseph now has a brand new park. Well, it's actually an old park. It's the one that exists already that the city has been renting. The city will now own outright Milton Park following a donation from Whirlpool Corporation. At their meeting this week, attorney Lori Schmidt explained to the city council the 2.24-acre park has been leased to the city for decades at a cost of $1 a year.
Whirlpool bought the property from St. Joseph Public Schools in 1977 for $50,000. At the time they purchased it, it was limited to use as a public park. Whirlpool then turned around and leased it to the city. There was an initial 10-year lease and then a second one that was in place after that time.
1977.
I remember watching Milton School getting tore down.
Yeah, the property once
original high school.
The property once housed Milton Junior High School.
And before that was the high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So is that
before that? It was Little House on the Prairie.
It was. So is that a property off the tax rolls now?
Well, it was demolished when Whirlpool acquired it from the school district. Mayor Brooke Thomas welcomed the donation.
Well, donated park always sounds good to me. Any questions from the commission? No, that makes sense.
I'm going to have to look at my map to answer your question because I don't know. I've got a little map over here that tells me.
Yeah.
So we'll look at it and I'll tell you because my eyes need, I can't see it from here. Milton Park features a playground. They have a walking path, a picnic area, and an amphitheater. It also hosts events like Candy Cane Lane.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen that?
Very cool.
It's a lot of fun. They have little trivia about the holiday and Christmas and stuff like that. And then that's one of the venues for movies in the park.
Yes, it is. They move those around.
Thank you. Well, that's why I said one of the venues.
Right. High school.
Stop
down by the
Brett-splaining
beach.
me. Okay. All right. One more piece of news here. The Van Buren County Board of Commissioners has honored a South Haven woman. This is one Brett brought to us. A South Haven woman who is approaching her 100th birthday. She's going to be a centenarian, right? Is that how you say it?
She's sharp.
Commissioner Gail Patterson Gladney told the board she was taught Sunday school by Mother Bessie Maxine Dye Boyd, who turns 100 years old on September 14th. Boyd was born in Texas, moved to South Haven in the 1940s, and joined Emmanuel Community Church in 1947.
In 1952, Mother Bessie was one of the first 3 African-American clerks hired by the G.C. Murphy Company in South Haven, serving with distinction for 34 years and earning multiple honors, including corporate recognition and commemorative service awards.
Gladney said Boyd also volunteered for seniors and then became a deacon in 2008.
The Van Buren County Board of Commissioners, on this 26th day of August 2025, hereby extends its heartfelt congratulations and best wishes to Mother Bessie Maxine Dye Boyd on her 100th birthday.
Now, the board's resolution calls Boyd a living testament to resilience, service, and faith. Were you at this meeting?
I was.
Did you hear from Boyd?
She was
before and after the meeting.
Before and after.
Yeah.
She talked. She was sharp.
Was she appreciative of the 100?
I think she has some smart comments.
Very good.
Good for her.
That's a look at some of the news that we're following in the WSJM newsroom. And Brett posed the question as we were talking about Milton Park being officially turned over to the city. That is currently a tax-exempt parcel, so no change there.
Good.
Yeah, it's a park. It's a park. So it was on the tax rolls.
Yeah, I just wondered since it was owned by
now you know.
Private company.
And now you know.
Yep.
And now you know.
So can I make my front yard a park?
I think your front yard already is. I've seen it.
It's nice.
712.
Creative Landscaping has done a great job with it.
Oh, very good. Very good. 712
How's
is
that?
The WSJM morning show continues. We'll be back in just a moment.
In baseball, the Tigers fall 7-0 and were swept by the A's.
Say that again.
How about that for a good plug? They're big advertisers.
They are a very good advertiser.
Yep, and
yeah,
we
absolutely.
do use them.
Yeah, I'm looking at the purple. Commissioner Michael Sorolla gave us this map, and it has
holy, that's a lot of pinky.
Well, purple.
That's a lot.
Indigo.
Of purple.
You might say indigo.
That's a lot of indigo. Not taxis.
I wonder if I'm allowed to talk about the Indigo Girls. Let's find out. Well, I'll find out soon. Let's see. Anyway, it's the WSJM morning show. Good morning.
Foosball.
Oh, yeah, we got to talk about football. So we'll get a little preview of the St. Joe Bears game.
Just watch Waterboy.
Oh, that is such a good movie. I love that movie.
It's so funny how
with Adam Sandler
cast of characters.
Oh, in all his movies?
Yeah.
I mean, you work with friends, you got your work pals. Makes sense.
Did you see the new Happy Gilmore?
Oh, yeah. Loved it.
That was funny.
It was really funny. Some people were upset because they're like, "Oh, I just brought back all the,
Well, that's his thing.
It's like,
Eminem was in there.
He was.
He was the one that got eaten by the alligators.
That was funny. No,
I did not know it was him though.
Oh, really?
Not until afterwards.
I knew it was him because I looked at some of the notes around the movie, and it said Eminem would make an appearance. So it's like, oh,
sweet.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
Did you know it was him though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Of course. Mom spaghetti.
Him and Rob Schneider are good friends. So.
Oh, really? Him and Rob Schneider?
Oh yeah, they're best friends. That's why he had him in the movie, like riding a little horsey.
Hang on one second. It's the WSJM morning show.
Right here at home.
Hey, it's Ken Lundberg with the WSJM Morning Show with a quick message talking about your hearing health. As you might have heard, I've had the opportunity to meet with the medical experts from Professional Hearing Services in St. Joseph and learn more about the services they provide. They can check your hearing. They can safely and comfortably clean your ears. Brett, do you hear this?
I hear it.
Clean your ears.
My ears are clean.
They can give you a hearing test. I went through all of that to see what the experience was like. The ear cleaning, by the way, was really cool. Because, your body produces wax and it's there to protect, but sometimes it produces excess. and you walk around and you can't hear stuff as well as you could. They've
What?
got a machine. Yeah, exactly. They've got a machine there that has the right pressure, and the water temperature is exactly right, and it's ideal to get the wax out of your ears. And then in some cases, you can actually hear better. Because I don't know about you, but if you sleep wrong on your thing and you got too much wax in your ear, you haven't cleaned it out in a while, it affects your hearing.
Sure.
And your balance and everything else. So I went through all of that. They cleaned out my ears, which were okay. And I mean, there was like a Nike shoe in one of them. But I got the results of my hearing test and where my baseline is for hearing and what I might expect as I age. It was a great experience. They're incredibly friendly and knowledgeable there. They answered all my questions about my hearing health and my hearing concerns. They do have hearing devices. I don't need one of those yet. But if I ever do, I'm going to go there because they have really cool devices. I mean, they have some that have AI that is trained so that if you're in a loud restaurant, you look at the person and the AI figures out who you're talking to, and they isolate that sound and close all the other sounds out so you can hear what people are saying.
So then it can shut off people you don't want to talk
Exactly.
to. Yeah. I can't hear you. Sorry.
They call it the AI in-law device. No, I'm just kidding. They invite you to call to schedule a free hearing test screening today. Don't compromise. Start with the professionals at Professional Hearing Service. They carry quality, state-of-the-art medical devices that will have a positive impact on your relationships, your career, and your life. Professional Hearing Services.
This is the story of the.
Sorry, we got to pay the bills. And I believe in I believe in what Professional Hearing Service does, so I'm only happy to talk about it.
Yep.
Very happy to talk about it. Let's see if I can talk about.
They could fix what I got.
What do you have?
My eardrums are pretty much don't exist.
Oh no! What are they? Ear bongos?
So
ear tambourines?
Yeah, kind of.
What are you too loud?
No. So
this sounds like a long story. We'll be right back.
Cloudy skies with rain showers across the area. An occasional thunderstorm will be possible today, with the chances of rain getting lower this afternoon. Highs will be right around 70 degrees. With the winds coming out of the northwest, we'll see big waves along the lakeshore. That will continue tonight and tomorrow morning. Clear tonight down to 48 and sunny tomorrow with a high of 70. I'm WSBT 22 Chief Meteorologist Carrie Peugeot.
The Morning Show with Ken Lundberg on WSJM.
Now we're back on the air.
Okay.
Now we're back on the air. Okay, sorry. I cut you off while we were talking on the video live stream.
All right.
Good morning. I'm Ken Lundberg. Here with me is Bret Witkowski. He was telling us about his ear tambourines. What do you have?
So
quickly, because you're taking time away from foosball.
When I went to Air Force Academy, I had to get waivers for my ears, which I couldn't figure out why.
Oh.
Then when I was about 21 and 2.
Were they blocking the planes from taking off or what?
No, they just won't pop.
Oh. Okay.
So I was like 21 or 22. I felt like I had a bunch of water in my ear. Finally went to ear doctor.
Yeah.
And I had to get tubes put in.
Oh.
At 21 or 2. So
wow.
I'm at the hospital
that
with all the other
for
5-year-old kids.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like Elf, you know.
You're walking around
in the school chair. But I've had it done probably 15 or 20 times.
Really? So your ear shape or whatever doesn't allow for the drainage, and so there's a propensity for the water to get built up in there for you to get infection. I'm not a doctor, but I played one on the radio.
So now I have a permanent hole.
Okay.
But my last time I went
so you have a hole in your head.
Doctor, literally. He's like, "Boy, your drums are really bad shape."
Huh. Well, you should, I would recommend you call Dr. Casehorn's Professional Hearing Service.
I might be a special client.
Well, you're that. Okay. No, anyway.
The good thing is I can laugh at myself.
We greatly value you and that you can laugh at yourself.
Oh, I do all the time.
And
short.
Tomorrow, you and Joel Cordes, you're going to do the Bears football game. You're traveling down to Niles,
Viking land.
You're going into Viking land to call the football game. So I thought we'd have you in to talk a little bit about the football.
Sure.
The football. I mean, so it actually starts tonight.
Yeah, you want to talk other schools? You want to go St. Joe? Or how do you want to do this?
Let's do St. Joe first, and then we'll talk about the other schools, because every other school is starting tonight.
Correct.
Except for St. Joe Niles, which is tomorrow.
Correct.
So let's start backwards. Let's go with St. Joe Niles.
So, I mean, you've got a matchup between two programs that were conference opponents for 100 years.
Okay.
And it's one of the 10 or 15 most played rivalries in the history of the state.
Mm.
It's like the 103rd or 4th meeting. Niles got a new coach a few years ago, came over from Three Rivers where he won the state title, and has turned what was a 30-year dormant football program into a state power.
Yeah.
In about 3 or 4 years. They went to the state championship last year.
Wow.
In Division 4. 2 years ago, St. Joe went down there and got humiliated. It was horrible. It was bad. And then last year, Niles came up to St. Joe, and St. Joe took it to him.
Nice.
And that was Niles' only loss till the state championship.
Okay.
So now you kind of got round 3 here. And now Niles their enrollment's gone back up. They've moved up to Division 3 with St. Joe and Lakeshore.
Oh, goodness.
And so this could be the first of what could be 2 matchups.
Okay.
When the playoffs come around. So, St. Joe, they lost like 19 seniors, but they've got a lot coming back. They've got a good program going like Niles does now too. And it really will just come down to who makes the fewest mistakes. Both teams are run-based offenses.
Yeah. How many returning players do we have for the Bears?
Let me look here.
I mean, you don't have to give me a specific, but do we have a good roster coming back?
Yeah, they've got, I want to say 70 on varsity.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Coming back?
Not coming back.
Oh, okay.
Probably about 30 coming back, 35.
Okay.
I actually know, and this does not happen much. I know a person where their son left the St. Joe band as a junior and is playing football as a senior.
Wow.
You don't see that often.
Gee whiz.
But what Coach Pratley and his staff has done, and it's pretty much the same staff for the last 5-10 years.
Yeah.
Is they like to truly play like a college system. So they'll have 11 starters on offense
Mm-hmm.
and 11 starters on defense. Very seldom will somebody play both sides of the ball.
Okay.
And it really allows them to get into detail at that level. So, it'll be exciting. St. Joe historically. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I was just going to ask you. Okay, so we talked about the returning roster at St. Joe and some of their strengths. What about Niles?
People had thought that Niles might drop a lot coming in this season, but I'm not getting that impression now after talking with people as they've seen things develop.
Okay.
And I think what they've done down there, kind of like what St. Joe has done, is that they've developed a program where you may lose 10, 15 guys, but then you have 10 to 15 ready for their time.
Yeah.
It's not like the cupboard's bare. And that's what, and people would talk about like Benton Harbor men's basketball. They'd made the state championship and like, oh, next year they won't have anybody. No, they just had 8 guys waiting their turn.
Yeah.
And it wasn't their turn. And that's a sign of a program.
Yeah.
And to me, you don't see it in college too much anymore with NIL, in the transfer portal. But in high school, St. Joe's got a lot of juniors and seniors who have been waiting, who didn't play a lot last year, waiting for their time, and so is Niles. And I think it's going to be a hard-hitting matchup. I've refereed. So tonight I'll referee St. Joe's freshman JVs, and I've done Niles freshman JVs in the past, and I've been impressed with both programs.
Okay.
And so, to me, it's exciting. I love high school sports and just being around it. For me, so the other thing for St. Joe is the game against Portage Northern, which would be the game after Lakeshore, will be the 1,000th in St. Joe history.
Wow.
And St. Joe is number 10 in the history of the state in all-time wins.
Okay.
I think the week before that's my 300th St. Joe game on SJM.
Okay.
But I added it up counting. So when I was born, I had a brother who was a junior in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've been to 600 St. Joe games.
No kidding.
In my life. Because my dad and I he took me too. And I remember as a kid going to all the games.
Oh. And as evidence of how cheap you are, you decided to call the games so you could get in for free. Right? 34 years. 30
get free food.
34 years. Oh, and free food.
Well, this is a shout out to SJM and the Midwest family.
You don't have to do that.
No. How many other communities broadcast high school football and dedicate? You're going to be hard pressed. And same with Coach's Show and stuff like that. And I know people are appreciating community because I hear all the time people listen,
Oh, good.
And especially like on Coach's Show, they listen to their segment. They may not listen to the last one. But I think it's just a testament to what the community is. And I think it's just awesome. I mean, these kids, you get maybe 3 years at most likely 1 or 2 years.
Yeah.
And then football, your career's over with.
Yeah.
Most kids don't go play at the next level.
No.
But to be able to be on the radio and then be on a podcast so you can go back and listen. And I listen to all the games. So
Good.
I just think it's, it's like college.
All right, community service, good stuff. We appreciate it, and we're going to have the game here on WSJM. So Friday night you can hear that. What time's the pregame show start?
We go at 6:30.
Okay,
I think Al hits it at 6:40 for Lakeshore.
And Lakeshore's tonight.
Yeah, they play at Grand Haven.
Al Pasholka and Denny's going to be back.
Denny's back?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah,
The whole season or just
a whole season?
You're kidding me?
Nope.
I did not know that.
Well, now we're breaking news here.
I did not know that. And I like Lakeshore's football coach, Danny Thompson. It seems like a really great guy. They started out rough last year, 0-6, but then won their last 3 and got into the playoffs at 3-6.
Wait, you can get into the playoffs at 3-6?
Well, it's based on it. It used to be you had to get 6 wins. Then they changed it based on how tough a schedule you play.
Oh.
And Lakeshore played a tough schedule.
Okay.
So 3 wins for them earned them enough points to get into the playoffs.
How are they going to do this year?
I don't know how they're going to do. I know the one quarterback transferred to Penn.
Right.
And then
Didn't they have an injury or something?
Well, they had 2 bad injuries.
Oh.
2 linemen, one broke his leg.
Oh, goodness.
And then one sounded like an ACL.
Okay. All right.
But I tell you.
So who are they going to have on the field?
Last year they started, I think, 10 or 11 sophomores and a freshman.
Oh, okay.
So, they'll be a year older. For them, they got to have a good start, I think. They struggled coming out of the gate last year, and it just kind of snowballed.
Yeah.
And Lakeshore's not used to losing in football. They've been beyond impressed. At one point, I think they had the longest winning streak or winning seasons in the history of the state.
So we're setting up for a challenging year then.
To me, no, I wouldn't say so. To me, for Lakeshore, it just comes down to the first game. Can they get I think they can score. Last year, their challenge was stopping the run. They gave up a lot of rushing yards.
Okay.
And then I don't know if we got them. I've been impressed with Dan McGinnis has already done at Benton Harbor.
Yeah.
They've got double the numbers of last season.
Players?
Yes.
Oh, great.
And they have their first JV team in probably 5 years.
Oh, they've got JV fielded. Good.
Yep.
Okay.
And if you drove by field strip, it looks great. Drove by it. They got the track. They got the sprinkler systems going. And I think I had mentioned to you off the air what their concept for middle school football, which is, I think, great, in grabbing the charter schools in Benton Harbor and saying, play football with us.
Yeah.
And Coach McGinnis said they had 10 kids who could go to pretty much any high school.
Yeah. Who
left those programs, who then came into Benton Harbor's system.
That's exciting.
So I was impressed with Coach McGinnis. He was he's like, man, the pressure is on though.
Yeah, I'd say he's got a lot of community eyes watching him.
Well, and that's what the other part with these coaches.
A lot of belief and a lot of faith too.
Whether it's Coach Thompson or Twin City Shark or Coach Prattley or Coach McGinnis, you have a lot of assistant coaches in your community.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
They all want to tell you how to do things, but none of them want to step up to the plate.
Yeah. Okay. So what are the games we're watching tonight? What's the most exciting contest we think we have?
Well, I think Benton Harbor Battle Creek Central is going to be an exciting game. I'm curious what Lakeshore can do at Grand Haven. I think it's just an important game for the program, for Coach Thompson. Coloma Watervliet, one of the longest played rivals in the history of the state, 110 meetings. Coloma's got a new coach. Watervliet's got a new coach. So you're just not sure what you're going to get from that.
Yeah.
And then I think what could be a high scoring affair is Twin City, which is a combination of Our Lady, Michigan Lutheran, Grace Christian, Countryside Academy, playing Red Arrow, which is a combination of River Valley and New Buffalo. And I did referee their scrimmage last week. That could be 50-44.
Wow.
I was impressed. Usually in sports, in basketball, baseball, football, the offense trails the defense.
What do you mean?
Coming out of the gate, usually the offense it isn't quite in sync. And
trying to get linked up there. Yeah.
Right. Perfect. Okay. I was impressed with both offenses for a scrimmage. Huh. They both can score. They both had quarterbacks that I thought was impressive. They both can throw the ball. It might just be who has the ball last.
You want to do a prediction on Lakeshore? I'm sorry. Let's do St. Joe Niles.
I think St. Joe gets them 28-20. I can't remember if Niles kicks the ball or they go for 2.
28-20.
Yeah.
Okay. And St. Joe, you want to do the Lakeshore since I mentioned that one?
No, because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough about Grand Haven other than Coach Thompson did mention they have a quarterback they didn't expect to show up on film who was pretty good.
Okay.
Which concerns me.
Yeah.
For them.
Okay.
I do think Benton Harbor beats Battle Creek Central and shocks people.
Okay. So we've got Lakeshore broadcast tonight, and then we have the St. Joseph broadcast that happens tomorrow night here on WSJM. And if you need any more information, just go to WSJM.com, look at sports. Dave Wolf will have the schedule up there.
It's already up.
It's already up there. And so you can see where and when you can hear all the games that we broadcast. Just look at the website for more information on that. Plus, we've, and also bear with us because we do have Tigers baseball that intermingles. Yeah. And typically what you'll see is high school sports will trump that. And so we'll have high school sports, and then where possible, we'll join the Tigers game in progress here on WSJM.
And I think in the past they've moved them to 103.7.
Well, that's a whole different story.
It is.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Well,
but thank you.
No, I'm just offering up.
Look at WSJM.com for all the broadcast information.
If you're looking to advertise, still looking to, latch on to football. People listen to that.
Everybody likes football. Foosball's good.
That's what drives all these college conferences that keep switching.
Oh.
It's football.
I'm not biting. It's 7:31. It's the WSJM morning show.
We need to get you to a segment on sports.
We'll be right back. It's WSJM. We've got our financial news coming up from Bloomberg, our world and national news from ABC. We'll keep talking about sports ball here on the video live stream in just a moment. What? Yeah, because so we've got the Tigers and the Lions. The Lions are going to be on WSJM this year.
Oh, they're back on?
They're back on.
Oh, great. I wonder why they weren't last year.
Well, because it was over on IRX.
I know. That's what I wondered. I'm like, huh.
So we've got the Detroit Tigers. We've got the Detroit Lions. They'll be on WSJM this year. But because the Tigers are doing so well, that's going to conflict at times.
Correct. Yeah.
So we've got a whole thing worked out, but it's going to be posted in the sports schedule on WSJM.com. But primarily, again, the order will be high school football. And then when that's wrapped up, then we'll go back into a Tigers game in progress rather than moving it all over the place. Because we did that station consolidation thing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You want us to give Tiger updates during our game?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
that'd be great. You can do Cubs if you want to as well.
I love the Cubs.
Apparently people like the Cubs.
We went to the South Bend Cubs game on Sunday.
How'd they do?
They won. It was really, that game was done in 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Wow.
It was,
that's fast.
I went and got what did I get to eat? I missed the inning.
I believe that. And I don't think that's because it was a short inning, though. What'd you eat?
So I had a pretzel, corn dog.
Did you put all the calories in? If you don't put them in, they still count.
I know. I've learned that.
A pretzel and a hot dog?
Corn dog.
Oh, corn dog. Okay.
And then I got one other thing.
Want to say good morning to Bernice, to Chris,
Bernice.
Chris Lyon says, hey, Brett.
State.
Bill says good morning.
State.
Chuck says good morning. Chuck Height.
Chuck.
Yep.
That guy that was on that one segment did sound like Chuck.
Which one?
The one you were playing before. That doesn't.
Carol Meister says hello.
That's my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were talking about in-laws.
Yep. Oh, I've had great in-laws. My father-in-law, in almost 40 years, 35 years we've been together, I can tell you we've only had one disagreement ever.
Huh.
And that was
you learned how to roll over. Good for
grass.
you.
No.
Oh, it was over grass?
It was over grass. That was probably 32 years ago.
Bill says he's going racing in Indiana this weekend, Saturday, and racing for money on Sunday. Bill, racing for money. Good for you.
It's that time of year.
Do well, man.
Making some dough. I want to go see that.
The racing, it's fun.
I do.
It's really cool.
I told you 30 years ago, they had a race facility in M139 indoors. And I would go watch.
Down in Niles, they have a race facility.
Still do.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned where our oldest lives in Livonia. They have an outdoor track.
Okay. They have one in Goblet.
Gobles?
Yeah.
Goblet.
Yeah.
I was just in Goblet yesterday.
What were you doing there?
They were doing
playing at the video arcades?
No.
Oh, okay.
Doing newspaper was doing a story on us and the monarch butterfly.
Oh, are you? So you guys are doing what Berrien County's doing?
No, they're doing what we're doing.
Oh,
trust me, I set the pace.
I see. Okay,
but we've already been ahead of the curve.
You're protecting the milkweed, which is the main food source for the butterflies,
which becomes an endangered species in December. So
threatened, right?
Threatened.
Yeah.
If
under the Endangered Species Act.
So what we're doing is when we do roadside mowing, we don't go out as far as we can.
Right.
The last 3 feet can be used for the milkweed.
Yeah.
But we have people call us now if they'll, as long as it's not growing on the road, if they put out stakes and say don't mow, we don't mow it.
Good. All right, hang on 1 second. We'll be right back. It's the WSJM Monarch Show Butterflies. We'll be back.
For now, the streamer says it's agreed to a short-term extension of its old carriage deal to keep all Fox channels on its platform while negotiations continue. No word on how long that extension is, but customers will have access to Saturday's college football opener. Monica Ricks, Bloomberg Radio.
The Morning Show with Ken Lundberg on WSJM.
Whew, my head's spinning after all that foosball.
Foosball.
I feel like one of those
for a year.
Well, like on foosball, on the foosball field, the little guys on the rods. I'm still spinning. Zzz.
I'm not good at that. I love playing it, but I'm not good at it.
Well, I'm sure there's a strategy and there's a method and behind everything, but to me, you just spin as hard as you can.
And that I can't do.
Anyway, it's the WSJM Morning Show.
Well.
Good morning. I'm Ken Lundberg. Bret Witkowski is here. It's a special Thursday edition because we've got Bret in to talk a little bit about football. It's his 34th year being part of the broadcast for St. Joe Bears football, and we just had a great preview, not only of the Bears, but of all the other teams in the area and how they might do. And so if you missed any part of that, we won't go through it again here, but you can listen back on the video live stream, and we've got it there. As well as on the radio. Okay, forecast for today, mostly cloudy, some rain. Rain's good for football, right? Makes it a little interesting.
Well,
changes up the odds a little bit.
It does. Turf has kind of negated that now.
Does it make the running game better? More important?
Yes.
Okay.
Without a doubt. So you know ball.
I don't know ball. 60% chance of showers today, a high around 70 degrees, southwest to west winds, 5 to 15 miles per hour, gusts to 20. Tonight's forecast, mostly clear, cool, a low overnight of 48. So if you're going to be out watching a football game tonight, because most of the teams are playing, except for St. Joe Niles, they play tomorrow night, you may want to pack a sweater or two because it's going to be chilly, and an umbrella probably. Friday's forecast, partly sunny, high around 70 degrees, northeast winds 5 to 10. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, sunshine, and high temperatures probably between 73 and 77 degrees, getting warmer as we progress. It is 7:38, and we've got more news right now from ABC.
ABC News, I'm Sherry. Preston, 14 children and 3 adults still recovering from gunshot wounds in Minneapolis. 2 children killed yesterday in the mass shooting at Annunciation Catholic School. ABC's Ike Ajachi with more on the deadly attack.
New details emerging about the 23-year-old suspect, Robin Westman, once attended the school, and online posts from the church reveal Westman's mother previously worked there. Investigators have now searched the family home less than a mile away.
There was a rifle, a shotgun, and a pistol. All 3 had been lawfully purchased by the shooter.
Police, trying to determine a motive, are studying video Westman allegedly posted on YouTube.
Russian attack in Ukraine overnight, one of the largest of the war, targeting the capital city of Kyiv. 15 were killed, at least 50 wounded. Showdown at CDC as Director Susan Menares refuses to leave her post amid pressure from the Trump administration. This is ABC News.
WSJM News Now. Team coverage from the WSJM Newsroom on News Talk Sports 94.9 WSJM.
7:39 WSJM Morning Show continues on your Thursday, August 28th. I'm Ken Lundberg. Here with me on a special Thursday edition of the WSJM Morning Show is Bret Witkowski. We were talking foosball a moment ago. Foosball. And we've got news coming up just after 8 o'clock this morning. Authorities say a search warrant in South Haven Township has led to 2 arrests and the seizure of a whole bunch of drugs and some firearms. We'll tell you a little bit more about that story. I mean, literally, it was like what did you call it? A pharmacy?
I called it the Walgreens.
The Walgreens, of illicit drugs. So we'll talk a little bit about that story. That's going up just after 8 o'clock. Also, an effort to create a new transit authority underway in Berrien County, apparently gaining momentum. So we'll talk a little bit about that. And then also a Hartford business getting county support for its expansion plans. A good business news story there. What do we have right now? It's 64 degrees in Benton Harbor, cloudy skies. 7:40 is the time. We've got the Moody on the Market update coming up in a couple of minutes. We'll have some more chit-chat on the video live stream. That starts now. We've got sports coming up next with Dave Wolf after a look at state news.
The Michigan News.
All right. Stephanie finally returned after her trip to the east side to go see the Indigo Girls. Do you know the Indigo Girls?
No, I do not.
It is a musical group that's been around for decades.
Okay.
They've had very popular songs, of which I can name none of them right now.
So you're not
Closer to
looking me
You.
help
Closer to
then.
You is one. I think Closer to You. I think that's one.
Is that what you want, or is that what you
Yeah.
saw? I mean, what are we talking about here?
Let's see. Is that it? Let's see. Closer to You. I think that's the one. No, now I'm going to get in trouble because I don't know. Let's see. Indigo Girls. Oh, Closer to Fine. See, now you know it.
Closer to Fine.
Closer to Fine. That's one of their big songs. But the Indigo Girls, yeah, they were big. I remember actually seeing them.
Like Spice Girls?
No, they're
Not that level?
they're the antithesis of Spice Girls. They're not. They're like, I don't know, folk singers maybe.
Oh, okay.
You might
Are they the
characterize
ones
them.
with the feet? They move their feet around.
They have feet. They
I
do
know
have
feet, but
the-
like that one guy gets
No,
up there.
it's not like Riverdance. No,
That's what I meant.
it's not like that. They're yeah, Closer to Fine. I don't know. Anyway, Indigo Girls, very popular. I saw them once before.
So
I think
popular, we've never heard of them.
I think from afar. I think, was it Party of Five that they did the theme song to? Is that right? Boy, I'm going to get in such trouble.
You probably shouldn't even brought it up.
Yeah, folk. There it is. Folk.
Folk music. Folk music.
Yeah, folk music.
Another version of rap.
Anyway, so over on the east side, somewhere north of Detroit, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it was not Party of Five. Oh, that was the Bodines. I think that was the Bodines. I saw the Bodines.
Can we talk football?
We probably should. I know more about football than
Yeah, you do now.
than the Indigo Girls. Anyway, so that was fun. So, but anyway, she's back, and so the world is going to be right now because, I mean, I can survive. It's just Russell I'm concerned about.
We're all worried about Russell.
Well, he's
Russell's what, 16?
No, he's going to be 13 in September.
Feels 16.
Yeah. Stephanie keeps reminding me. I keep making him older. No, he is going to be 13 in September, and he's having a heck of a time. But
Tell you what, our rescue dog is 8. That dog's got some energy.
yeah, dog's doing well.
Doing well.
You've had a boy or girl? Girl. Okay.
She was a breeder.
You've had her for what, 2-3 months now?
Yeah.
How's she doing?
She follows Amy everywhere. Everybody else she kind of barks at and runs away from. And that's okay. I mean,
she's still skittish.
Yeah. So like this morning, she was laying in her bed and I thought, well, I'll pick you up and put you on the bed.
Yeah.
And as I bent down, she took off.
She ran away from you.
Yeah.
Do you have like bacon treats in your pocket? You should do that.
Well, when I eat, she sits right there.
Okay.
Yeah. She
All
knows.
right.
She knows. And Amy's like, you can't feed her. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
And I just dropped something with my left hand and
Yeah.
we're good.
Okay.
It's a good dog though.
You asked me what I'm going to do this weekend.
Yeah.
You ready? I'm going to put
Get your rail up.
I'm going to put porch rails up. I think because I've ordered the rails, and it's so funny because okay, so we live in the city of St. Joseph. We live in the city limits, and the city, for those who don't know, they've got the city separated into quadrants.
Correct.
And every year, one of the quadrants, one of the 4 areas, gets inspected and by the city, and homeowners are responsible for, property owners are responsible for making sure they have their property kept up to code.
Correct.
And code can be anything from, hey, we noticed the paint chipping a little bit, you got to repaint that, to, hey, you've got some steps there that don't have a railing. And so we got dinged on both those accounts. We had somebody was staring at the back of our house from the alley, and they saw a little piece of paint trim that had chipped away. So we have to paint that, which is that's getting underway right now. And then also we have, I think, 5 steps. We have 4 or 5 steps. I think we have 5 steps. 5 steps, and there was no like real railing. There were just those kind of stair steps, cement things next to it. Well, that's not adequate.
Right.
You need the railing. Because apparently the earth spins so fast, people are falling off railings all over the world.
They are.
And here in St. Joe, we are planting our flag in the ground, and we are going to have railings. Don't care about the architectural beauty or not. The aesthetics don't matter. We've got railings so people can hang on.
Rails are important.
Because you're going fast up and down those stairs.
So
Who wanted the railings? How did the railings come about?
How do you feel about it?
Do you know the history of the railings?
It was someone who needed help.
Well,
And
okay.
they got tired of getting help.
We decided we're going to put a Ring camera outside to watch the railing.
There you go.
To see how many people actually use the railing in that heavily trafficked area.
St. Joe's building department does a good job, though. So we have a place on Jones Street that the neighbors continue to park on my sidewalk and have shattered it.
The neighbors are parking on your sidewalk?
Yeah.
And
it's not my job to provide them a parking spot. It's not my problem.
Why are they parking on your sidewalk?
Because they have too small parking. I mean, but again, it's
like in the front?
On Jones Street, yeah, on the front. So,
isn't there a curb?
Well, there's a cutout. I mean, it's a legitimate driveway.
Okay,
but it's a small one. So, I had Trudy, St. Joe's building inspector, was nice enough, met me out there, and we figured out what we can do with the concrete company, and
wow,
we will have a much better sidewalk being built next week.
Wow,
that will stop the neighbors, because what happens is they park
10 seconds
close to the porch, and my tenant can't get out.
Oh, yeah.
And then the drop off's going from 6 inches to 8.5.
Nothing's more annoying. Yeah. Okay, we got to get back on the radio here.
Oh, I thought we were.
It'll be just a moment. It's WSJM.
Cloudy skies with rain showers across the area. An occasional thunderstorm will be possible today, with the chances of rain getting lower this afternoon. Highs will be right around 70 degrees. With the winds coming out of the northwest, we'll see big waves along the lakeshore. That will continue tonight and tomorrow morning. Clear tonight down to 48 and sunny tomorrow with a high of 70. I'm WSBT 22 Chief Meteorologist Carrie Peugeot.
The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
747 WSJM Morning Show continues. Yeah, I'll get off my soapbox now.
Hey, you know what? At some point, you're going to need that rail to get down the stairs.
I do appreciate it. I appreciate it. And I will tell you that the city has done a great job. I mean, it keeps the city looking nice. I appreciate that.
Well, and what I've learned through that is, sadly, there's some property owners, it's the only way they'll keep up.
That's true. That's true. Although I do want to see it applied a little bit more consistently, because you can go up and down the streets and you see houses and you wonder, how in the world did they get through here?
I've got one right.
Jungles and all kinds of fun stuff.
800 block of Court Street.
Yeah. All right. Now the city knows. All right.
Well, I hope they know.
It's time for our Moody on the Market update. We'll get off our soapboxes for a moment. Moody on the Market update is brought to you by Insurance Management Service. Call IMS today. They are your local auto owners insurance agency in St. Joseph and in Niles. And talking about a pancake breakfast. Now I have Bret's attention.
What?
A pancake breakfast.
I love pancakes.
Shays is going to hold a fundraising pancake breakfast, their annual, on Sunday. South Haven Area Emergency Services, also known as Shays, will hold their annual Labor Day weekend pancake breakfast. It's coming up this Sunday. You going this Sunday?
What time? Because we have church.
The pancake breakfast raises funds for Shays each year. In 2023, paying for repairs to its firefighter memorial. This year's event will raise funds for the department's purchase of a digital sign to be located outside their Blue Star station.
That's cool.
Yeah, Sunday's breakfast will be from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Well, we could go before.
Yeah, your church isn't 5 hours long. You can go before.
No, it's at 11.
It'll be at the Blue Star station with Shays volunteers serving up pancakes, eggs, sausages, drinks, all you can eat style.
What kind of drinks?
All you can eat.
Well, they may change that after I go through there.
The cost for the breakfast will be by donation.
Which you raise more that way.
Also that morning, Shays will showcase some newly acquired trucks used for responding to brush fires and recently purchased electric-powered extrication equipment. We had a story about the extrication equipment, and basically what they have is their plan is to buy 2 of them. They have enough for 1, and it's electric. It's cordless, basically, the Jaws of Life. Whereas the prior Jaws of Life, it had to be tethered to a vehicle for the fuel and everything else.
Did not know that.
And so accidents happen sometimes well off the roadway, and then you've got to worry about how to get the Jaws of Life to the thing, and you're in the moment, right? It's a matter of life and death. And so this one, Shays is they plan to buy 2. They already have 1 on order. I don't know if they have it in house already, but it was a demo unit of electric Jaws of Life, so they could just have it charged, go wherever the accident is, and go to different kinds of accidents, like house collapse, a tree, stuff like that. So anyway, great organization, great event this Sunday, 7:30 to 11 at the Blue Star Station up in the South Haven area Emergency Services, and their annual Labor Day weekend pancake breakfast. So if you need more information, check out the story. It's posted right now at moodyonthemarket.com. That Moody on the Market update brought to you by Insurance Management Service. Call IMS today. They are your local auto owners insurance agency in St. Joseph and in Niles, 751.
Okay, let's.
Pancakes.
Blue Star Highway. Owned by the Road Commission.
It's a professional operation. I'm looking at the picture here they sent us, and they've got the big flat griddles out there, the big flat cooktops. And they've got the pancake, like, the big containers they put the you just go.
I like that.
So everyone gets the same uniform size pancakes.
I want bigger.
You can get more. It's all you can eat. All you can eat. And talk to the men and women who
might head up there.
Go out. Yeah, you should. You should. You could.
Where's your raccoon that I saw?
Oh, you saw the raccoon?
Yeah.
Last Friday. I don't know, but Terry, with his most serious tone, our engineer, I told him that the raccoon. I told him the raccoon was out there, and I thought, he'd agree with me. Oh, how cute! He said, "No, tell me which corner it was on. I'll go check it out."
So is he climbing the wall?
He was climbing the rain gutter out here.
Really?
Yeah, climbing the rain gutter out here, and so I leaned out that window right there to take a look and see what was trying to get into the studio, and it was that little fella.
So where did he end up at?
Don't know. He climbed down.
Did he?
Yeah, he took off out into the woods.
Probably a little disappointed you didn't invite him in.
I think I saw him checking out the neighbor's trash can because they didn't have the lid secured, and trash pandas.
Well, we had to move our trash in our garage because our neighborhood raccoon would climb the fence, lift up the lid, and hop in. And I know Amy thought people were going through our trash. No, it was a raccoon.
Oh man. I found a possum in our trash can once.
Did you?
A possum, big old mama possum.
Couldn't get out?
No, couldn't get out. It was an empty trash can.
Oh,
and
maybe scary.
And it was down in there. So tip it over and ran.
Yeah, I would have too.
Yeah. Although I don't know that possum are as fierce as they look. Are they?
Don't know. Raccoons can get fired up.
Yeah, they look cute, but I think that's deceiving.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of like us.
Or like koalas. Koalas are bears. They're real bears, and sometimes they get real mean. Not that we have that problem around here.
They like to. No, I haven't seen a koala climbing your gutter yet. They like to sleep a lot, right? Is that the one that sleeps like 20 hours a day?
You might be talking about a sloth, but koala are probably pretty close to that.
Panda bear?
Pandas are the black and white ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have a restaurant.
But they're also the fast
Panda
Express. Yeah. There's a jury. I thought this was interesting. There was a jury that awarded at least $2.2 million to a protester who was shot in the face with a less lethal munition. You know how they have the rubber bullets?
Right.
Los Angeles sheriff's deputy was using that during a demonstration against police brutality in 2020, was firing. Somebody got hit in the face. $2.2 million in damages the protester got.
What do it look like now?
I don't know.
That'd be
That still has to hurt. Still has to hurt. Even though it's non-lethal round, they're still damaging.
So it's to bounce off your...
Well, it supposedly doesn't penetrate the skin, but that'd leave a heck of a welt.
My goodness, yeah. Because how fast does a bullet come out?
I don't know. Depends. All right, we have to get back on the radio. It's WSJM Morning Show.
Hubbard St. Joseph, a product of Midwest Family Marketing and Media. Proudly serving our community. The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
7:55. I knew it was coming. Bernice on the video live stream is telling me railings are important.
They are.
And I agree. They're important.
You just didn't like being told it was important.
Well, exactly. I mean, we have railings on the back. That's what everyone uses is, the back
Where was
entry.
The rail at? In the front?
In the front.
Oh.
I mean, it's more, I think what I'm thinking is it's more aesthetic than anything else. I don't know.
It could be.
I don't know.
Sometimes I use mine.
Do you?
I got a lot of stuff in my hands and stuff.
Okay. Well, and if there's ice on the steps.
Then I do use mine.
Yeah. Russell doesn't use the railing, though, and he still gets up and down the stairs okay. And he's
118 years old.
Yeah, he's 118. Look at that. I think he's 120 something.
Is he?
Anyway, 7:56. It's the WSJM
that's not true.
Morning Show. I'm Ken Lundberg. You don't think that's true? I think it varies by dog breed.
Well, if you look it up online, it tells you
there's a sliding scale.
Yeah. It's not 7 years. I don't know who came up with that.
Daniel Medvedev
sure.
fined a total of $42,500 by the U.S. Open yesterday.
What'd he say?
That's more than a third of his $110,000 tournament prize money. He didn't say anything wrong. He performed a little bit unsportsmanlike. He had a meltdown during his first round loss after a photographer wandered onto the court during the match. This was you saw the video where he's smashing his tennis racket.
I have not seen it yet.
Oh my gosh. You should. And that tennis racket's probably pretty pricey.
Right.
It's probably made just for him. Tournament referee Jake Garner docked Medvedev $30,000 for unsportsmanlike conduct and another $12,500 for racket abuse. When the match ended, Medvedev repeatedly smacked his tennis racket against a sideline chair, destroying the equipment. Medvedev, former number 1 ranked player who won the championship at Flushing Meadow in 2021, was angered Sunday night when chair umpire Greg Allensworth decided to allow opponent Benjamin Bonzi another first serve after the bizarre interruption. Bonzi was a point from winning while leading 5-4 in the third set when the photographer, whose credential was later revoked, began walking alongside the court at Louis Armstrong Stadium just after a fault. Allensworth told the photographer, "Get off the court," then announced that Bonzi would get another first serve because of the delay. Medvedev approached the official to complain, and that's when things got a little bit wild. The crowd began booing and chanted, second serve, second serve. In all, play was held up for more than 6 minutes as Medvedev riled up the fans and insulted Allensworth. He won. It was like McEnroe's back on the court.
I miss McEnroe.
Isn't he fun?
Are you kidding me?
You kidding me? He wants to go home, guys. He doesn't like to be here. He gets paid by the match, not by the hour, Medvedev shouted into the microphones behind the chair. When order was finally restored, Medvedev wound up taking that set and the fourth too, but Bonzi eventually wound up winning the match. It was Medvedev's third consecutive Grand Slam loss in the first round, including last month at Wimbledon against the same opponent. But now fined $42,500, which for a lot of us would be a lot of money.
I can't write that check.
But for Medvedev, I think he's okay with that.
Could be.
And
being
he's getting
the former number 1 ranked
and think
player.
about the sponsorships, the potential sponsorships he could get.
He'll get a lot of them. Probably psychologists, anger management
courses.
Football.
I'm thinking
someone will spoof it for football.
If you want a racket that can take a lot of abuse, that kind of thing. I don't know.
New York Jet fans.
It's the WSJM Morning Show, and there's another hour of it coming up next. We've got to get some news from ABC. We'll have our local news from the WSJM newsroom. Whole lot more to talk about. It's all coming up right here on WSJM. Brett, thanks for coming in. Do we have you next hour or not?
No, I need to.
All right, fine. All right. Well,
thank my Pop-Tart for breakfast.
Thank you for coming in and sharing with us the preview on St. Joe Bear football. Again, congratulations on 33 seasons, and now your 34th will start tomorrow, and you can hear it right here on WSJM. Be good. Be nice to Joel.
We will be.
Okay. And Dave Wolf will be there too.
Yeah, we'll give him a ride.
All right. 7:59. We've got weather forecast for today, mostly cloudy. 60% chance of showers, starting to rain in some areas, high around 70. We'll be back in a moment. It's 8 o'clock.
From ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. Students in Minneapolis are talking about the